Hey guys, how are you doing? What's up? I'm back with a little super minimalist tutorial for you. We're going to bring it back to basics, and I've been trying to do more of these kinds of videos because I feel like it's easier and I can show you how to use some products that are really good for your skin, good for you, that are not going to take a lot of time, and you can do some really minimal looks that are I think going to be cool for the beginner, and of course somebody who's good at makeup too. This is a good way to just do a really quick makeup look, get in and out the door quickly, you know what I'm saying? So I got some products that I've been loving. A couple of them were featured in my favorites video. Some of them are new and you haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to show you guys all about that. But to start the video, I'm going to tell you what I did to prep my face so far. I just put on some cream. This is just a Embryolisse French difficult name. It's essentially a moisturizing cream for all skin types. That's the English translated very much more pronounceable version of what this is, okay? And then I use the BeautyCounter Eye Rescue Rejuvenating Eye Cream. I really like this. It's thick, a little bit goes a long way, and I've been using it like crazy, and I still have ba-boom. Look at all that. See how much is in there? There's just a ton of product in there. I love it. This is a little bit pricier for skincare, but these are formulated without all the crap that your skin really doesn't need. And frankly, with everything going on in my life right now, I really need something that's going to be, you know, a ride or die. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like thinking I'm doing stuff to help my face and my skin and I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I'm not down with that. I'm not down. So that's what I've done to prep my face so far. I'm going to show you guys super minimal, basic makeup look for the minimalist. Somebody who just wants to look natural and beautiful without all the fuss and huss and hubba hubba. You know what I mean? This may still be kind of fussy. Let's roll with it. Let's just go. If you guys think this is too much, I'm interested to hear your thoughts because I could dumb it down a little bit more than what I'm about to. I just, you know, there's certain things that I have to do so that my face doesn't look like pumpkinish because I have a very round, chubby face. It's gone down quite a bit since I've lost some weight, but it's still, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So you're going to start off with prepping the face with skincare. Moisturizer and eye cream, must-haves, especially if you're over 25. Okay, the eye cream really helps though with the other steps that we're about to do. Just putting that out there. The next thing is I like to use a primer, or I just sometimes use a luminizing moisture lotion. I usually use mine, the one in Moonlight. It's by Face Beauty Moonlight. Today I'm not going to use that because I used it all up and I have to get more. So in a pinch, we're going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. That's basically the Wonder Glow, okay? It's a luminizing primer. And this is also really good for anti-aging. It's also good for my older, more mature viewers, okay? I need a brush. Let's just use this guy. It's just an ItCosmetics buffing brush. I'm just going to use this to buff it all in because I'm tired of getting my phalanges dirty. So we're going to just slap this on all over the face. It's going to give you a little bit more moisture, so if your skin is dry, this is another good thing to do. But it's also going to more so just make a good primer on the face, where it's just making a good barrier between you and the makeup. We're not going to be wearing a lot of makeup today though. I'm mostly using this so that I get some glow and luminosity because I need it. My skin has been kind of dull. Ooh, which brings me to my next thing I wanted to show you guys. I got this peel. I'm so excited. I got this overnight resurfacing peel from BeautyCounter. And it's supposed to really help with like getting that dead skin off. Use it a couple of times a week. It's a leave-on treatment and it can be used nightly, so I was going to put this on at night and then put my face cream, my night cream over it. But it's a resurfacing peel, so it's going to help with the luminosity and hopefully just like some of the elasticity, because since I've been losing weight, my skin is saggy, for the lack of a better word. That's awesome. That's exactly what you want. Next step is the also by BeautyCounter. This video is not sponsored. These are just products that I got that I really liked, and I wanted to show you guys how to use them. And they're really good for you all over health. So I'm working on an all over health, right? So inside and outside. So I'm trying to use products that are better for me also. And that's why I'm doing this. But also this is the bomb. I've already used this and I love it. It's the Touch Up Concealer Pen. I got mine in the color light, but they do have a fair if you're a little bit lighter than me. Also, pro tip alert, if you are my skin tone, you could get the light fair one and use that as well. And it would be a great highlighter for you. Also, you're going to apply it in the same spots, just like me, right underneath the eyes right here. And you would apply it right there, and it's going to really highlight and, you know, make your skin look alive and awake. So I might get another one of these in the lighter color. If you guys are interested in a BeautyCounter review, let me know, because I really loved a lot of this stuff. Like I said, it's not sponsored. I'm not being paid to say this. I don't even sell the products. I just really honestly enjoy them. So I got hooked. So you're going to apply that concealer pen or any concealer that you have really underneath the eyes. And you're going to bring it up over here. Do a little bit on the lids. I only do it on the lids for all over color cohesiveness because I have a lot of dark pigmentation around my eyes. You can still see it's still there, but I'm not trying to, you know, cover it up completely. I just want to sort of make it look a little bit more. Do you know what this means? I think you do. So then you blend it with the same brush. Sheboygan. That's it. Okay? That's all you have to do. The next step is bronzer, but I need to get mine. Hold on. I'm going to try a new bronzer. Really excited about this one. This is from ItCosmetics. It's the Bye Bye Pores. So this is the Bye Bye Pores bronzer in the color Beach. I think they honestly only have one color. Do I think they're going to come out with more? Probably. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably release this in a ton of colors, which would be smart, by the way, because this is not universal, okay? But I'm going to try this and contour my face. So to contour, you're going to just go right underneath the cheekbone, a little bit along the hairline, and the more you can get at these big wispy, like, circles, long wispy strokes here, and then right here on the jawbone. Okay? That's all you have to do. I sometimes do a little bit right here, so I can make my face look not so round. But if you guys are ever interested in getting tips and tricks on how to contour your actual face shape, if you're like a long or an oval, or I can always help you. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, underneath the cheekbone right here, along the hairline. If you guys watch my videos, you probably already know the drill. I also do a little bit on my eyes, so just, you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? The jawbone. I do a little bit right there. Why are we whispering? Does anybody know? No? Okay. This, doing the jawbone here, will really help your face pop out more, which is usually what we want. I'm also going to do right down the nose like this. I'm not getting a smaller brush. I'm not funkying. I did not swear. I'm not funkying with a bunch of crap. I'm just doing the same brush all over the face. This bronzer is delightful, by the way. Loving it. So I'm not going to mess with a bunch of stuff. We're going to use pretty much the same brushes all over the face. Highlight. I have to have a highlight. Some kind of a highlight. I need it. I'm going to use this new one from Model's Own. It is the highlighter stick. I'm really excited to try this. So I'm going to rub my fingers on it here, get a good amount of goop, and then I'm just going to press it right over here on my temple area and my cheekbone going down. You're going to want to go around the brow, but not too far down on the face. So stop like mid-pupil, okay? Make sure you also don't go right on your under eye area. You want to be on the bone. So on the bone right here, and then up around the brow bone. And you can do a little right here on the brow bone here underneath your eyebrow, but you're not going to want to go like, don't go right here. You want to be on the bone, okay? I know it's hard to tell because my fingers are quite large. And you're going to do light pressing and patting motions, distributing the product. I'm going to do it like a little bit on my nose. I don't want to like add a bunch, so whatever I have left is what I'm going to use. That's nice, huh? Wow. It's a little darker than I thought, but this is lovely. This is from Model's Own. It's called the Throw Shimmer. I'm loving it. This is good. Like it. It's good. Now, we're going to get to the eyes. You're going to just throw on whatever eye primer you have. I just like this Clinique one. I think it's called like Bit O' Honey. It's got a little shimmer to it, little sheen. It makes it a little bit easier for me personally when I'm doing my eyeshadow and stuff, because I don't always like to mess with stuff all over my eyes. So the fact that this has like a little color, a little shimmer, a little sheen, it already kind of looks like I have a little bit of eyeshadow on. So that means I can kind of focus on other things, and I could just leave this nice base color as the base. Do you know what I mean? So slap a little bit of that on. I'm gonna show you guys the most simple, easiest makeup look for your eyes of all time. This is going to take you literally 5 minutes, okay? And of course, I'm using my new BeautyCounter eyeshadow palette that I had to have, that I don't need, but I had to have it because it's gorgeous. And it's perfect in every way. So we're going to use a mixture of a couple colors, and then we're going to use our finger for a part of it. You only need really one brush, okay? Get yourself a nice fluffy crease brush. This one just happens to be a crown brush, but really any fluffy crease brush you want. And for me personally, because I like that warmer tone, I'm going to mix this color here, the suede, with this orangey one. So we're going to do like a dabble of this and a dabble of that, okay? Find your crease. Okay. I'm going to try to keep this down here so you can actually see what I'm doing. And you're going to little circles and then windshield wiper motions in. And you're going to hollow out the crease. So you're basically contouring your eye and its eye shape. If you're not sure where your crease is, or if you don't really have a prominent one or a large surface area to work with, you can just kind of find mid-eye and then throw it in there. So if you have like a hooded eye or anything like that, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to kind of eyeball it and just go right in this area. So that if you have a hooded eye, basically this may not be your crease. You may be on part of the hood. That's fine. The key is you want to see it. Okay. The other thing we're going to do is bring it down over here in the corner. So you're going to start at the corner where you were and then bring it down towards your pupil along your eyelash line. And then go back up over here again and just keep working. The key to the perfect makeup look for your eyes is blending. So when you think it's done, blend some more, okay? And it's not always about product. You're going to use a little bit of product and then you're going to keep adding and just keep building the color. So little dabs, you know, dabble here, dabble there, and then put it on. So if you use too much product, you can have issues with fall out depending on the, you know, the type of eyeshadow palette that you're using. I really honestly think that this one from BeautyCounter is great for beginners because you don't have to think about the colors you're using. All the colors in the palette are cohesive. They'll work for everybody. And you won't make a mistake. Like, you could pick any color really in here and it'll work together. Like, you can mix those, anything you want, okay? Be creative. Look at it as art. You know what I mean? The only thing I do recommend is when you're working like in these areas where I'm working, try to pick a color that's matte because it tends to work out better that way. But really, makeup is art and it's up to you. If you recreate this look, tag me. I would love to see what you guys do. So the other thing too is I take whatever's left on the brush and I just go underneath my eye a little bit, meet in the corner here, and it just kind of like helps extend my eye a little. It gives me a little drama, you know? And not the bad kind, the good kind. Because nobody wants drama. Nobody likes drama. Okay. So now that that's all done, I'm going to take this color in the middle, which is that really shimmery copper color, and I'm going to take it on my finger. Please ignore my nasty nail polish, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to take it on my finger, get some on my phalange, okay? And I'm just going to press it onto my lid, onto the other parts where I did not put the darker shade. See? So simple. And you literally have the perfect little bronze eye. And they have other like palettes too. They have like a romantic one that has a little bit more of like a rosy gold tone. They have a statement one that has some colors to it. So really, if you do this, any kind of shimmering shade like this is going to be always better applied with your finger. And then you're just going to keep working on the intensity based on like how much you want. So if you want it really powerful, you're going to keep doing what I'm doing and dabbing back into it and then pushing it on the lid. And you're not going to swipe it all. You're only dabbing. So dab, 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 dab. And try to, you know, keep an eye on your intensity, because you don't want to like really be poking yourself in the eye or doing anything, you know, painful. And the lid is very sensitive. So keep that in mind. Be nice to your skin. Boom. Wow, that's really pretty. Can you see? I hope it autofocused. I hate this camera. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this light ivory shade. Same brush, okay? Just taking this little light one. I'm going to put it right in the inner corner. You know, little smidgeroony here. This will help brighten the eye, open it up, and give you a natural highlight. The other thing you can do is put it right underneath the brow bone right here. But depending on intensity, you want to be light with it because this can also kind of really amp up your look. So just think about, you know, how much drama you want on your eyes for the moment. That's it, you're done. All you have to do now is put on mascara, which I'm gonna do. And then I personally have to do my brows because you know what I mean. So I'm gonna throw on some mascara here. I'm gonna use a Charlotte Tilbury one, I think. This is the Full Fat Lashes. I need a mirror. I should have just kept this one from the BeautyCounter. Look, let me show you something else about this eyeshadow palette. The thing comes off. The mirror comes out of the compact. Isn't that freaking cool? I really like this stuff. I really like it. Props to people who sit there and watch other people put their mascara on because this is annoying. It's also about as much fun as watching paint dry. So. I do like this mascara though. Oh, you know which other one I like is from the drugstore? That Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. For a drugstore mascara, that stuff is bomb. The Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes is also really nice. I have found though that it tends to flake a little bit. And I also feel like it smudges. Like I end up getting like those black rings around my eyes. Pro tip, if you just wait for it to dry, you can kind of scratch it off with a Q-tip. What is going on? I have like an eyelash that's like upside down or something. I'm gonna wait for that puppy to dry because I'm not trying to. Oh. I have to clean that off, I know. Oh boy, do I know. A shmoo tip. And then I just kind of like, you know what I mean? Hopefully, oh, not dry. Awesome. Awesome. I also sometimes get it under my eyes too because, well, I'm a mess. I just need to redo this area because I probably smudged off some of my concealer. My brows. I'm going to show something super easy because I'm not about this brow life right now either. I'm a lazy, gullibrazy. So I'm just taking a brow tint and I'm just combing up. I also have, mine is what I usually use, the brow tint One and Done Styler by F.A.C.E. Beauty. However, I have used it up and I had a little bit left and my friend really liked it, so I gave it to her and now I have to order another one in my color. So, but the one I'm using right now is by Dior. It's the Diorshow, like Bold Brow, I think it's called. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm apparently going to be showing you guys how to fix a lot of mishaps today. Even the pros screw up, and if they try to tell you that they don't, they're lying to you. So, this is the Dior, yep, Bold Brow. Look at that. I was right. The good thing about this is little to no effort. You can fill in your brows. Mine is essentially the same concept, but mine has other things in it that will help you. It'll essentially fill them in, and it also makes them look filler and it sets at the same time. So this does that as well, but it doesn't really fill them in that much. I have to really work at it to get it to fill in. I don't know if you can see how I'm doing it, but I kind of have to touch the actual applicator to my skin. I essentially create these hair-like strokes with the applicator, and that's how I get it to fill in. It's sort of a lot of work, and there's a lot of room for mistakes, kind of like the one that I made over there on the other brow. And that's why I decided to make my own, because I was tired of having to do all of this. It's really hard to get them to match, and sometimes you're expecting this to be a lot easier because you're just like filling it in and going. And to be honest, it's not as easy as it looks, and it takes a lot more time. Like right now, this one is lighter, so I have to try to like balance them out. And it's a pain. So I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or anything, but I like mine better, just saying. And I have heard a lot of good things, a lot of good reviews from the people that have purchased my brow products. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to do a comparison video, and I'm going to use this as an example of how much work this takes. And then I'm going to do it again, like another time, with mine, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Would that be helpful? I think that would be helpful. All right, so that's it for the eyes and the face. I was gonna put on another highlighter, but I think I'm gonna just, be chill today. That's how you know there's something wrong with me. All right, the last piece of the puzzle is coming. I have got to show these to you. These are lip glosses. also from BeautyCounter. I got 2 colors. This one is Bellini, has a little bling in it. I hope you can see that. Not sure if it's in focus. Okay. The other one is Opal. There's not really a lot of bling in it. It's more of just like a nice iridescent sheer, and it has like a nice like incandescent light. These are amazing. They smell beautiful. They just smell like natural, like clean, something nice. Nothing that you like would be like natural to the point where you don't want to put it on your lips because it smells like ugh. But it also doesn't like have a bunch of additive crap in there. Doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. And really good for you. Let me tell you this though. These lip glosses are awesome. I've already used them a couple days. They are super moisturizing, okay? They're not sticky, they're not goopy. They don't like come off right away, but they are not like super long lasting either. So, and I love the applicator. It makes them go on a lot smoother than my other lip glosses. I feel like it has a perfect amount of sheer as well as like a little bit of a color. I'm going to show you guys right now when I put them on. And it's got a little bit of a shine. Like it's the perfect gloss. It's not too goopy and it's not like not goopy enough. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what color to show you guys. I wore Bellini the other day, so I think I'm going to try Opal. But look at this, watch. It's perfect. Perfection. I love it. It's got a nice like sheen to it. It has a little bit of shimmer, not like too much though, and it's not goopy. I'm in love with the glosses. I'm in love with the eyeshadow palette, and I think that this is a really easy basic look that anybody could recreate at home. You do need to get yourself a fluffy crease brush, and you need to get like a bigger so the brush that I have looks like this, so it's not super fat, but it's also not it's this is the MAC 135. Just go get the MAC 135. It's perfect. It fits perfectly into the crevice of your cheekbone, and it is just an all-around great brush. So you definitely need this, and you definitely need a fluffy crease brush. As far as anything else, you can always use your fingers to blend in your concealer, and you definitely need to get that BeautyCounter eyeshadow palette. Honestly, if you know, whatever you like to try, I like this because you can't go wrong. And if you're a beginner and you're not sure what colors to use, you can get this palette. Any color is perfect, and you can use any of them to create a look. If you mix a couple together, that's really the main thing. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and if it is too much, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. But I feel like this is a good way to look put together. You can translate it from day to night. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. See you later. Bye.